Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. Today's update is who actually gets the down payment when you're buying a house. So there's this misconception out there that when you put a down payment on a house, that's money you're giving to the bank. It's a down payment to the bank on a loan. And that's actually not the case. So I'll put it in simple terms. We'll take a purchase of $100,000 on a home. And we'll take $20,000 down payment. We'll just say it's 20% down conventional loan, okay? So you're putting 20% down, you're getting a loan for $80,000. Well, there's this misconception that you're giving the bank 20 grand and that they're giving you a loan for $80,000 to buy the house. But the truth is the bank never gets that $20,000. That's actually, the down payment actually ends up with the seller. So the way it works is the seller sells the house for $100,000. They take the $100,000 and that's their money. You get the house in exchange for that. The bank, where the cash comes from is 20 comes from you, the buyer, goes right to the seller. Then the 80 comes from the bank as a loan to the seller. So the loan goes to the seller, the down payment goes to the seller. So this misconception that the down payment the bank gets, they hold that down payment as security or whatever, it's not the case. The bank doesn't make any money unless you pay broker fees or loan fees to the bank up front, which are not part of the down payment. Okay, they make those to process and service and manage the loan. They make money throughout the loan. They sell the loan, and they're able to make money in other ways. And they make, of course, interest on the loan, right? So they make their money that way. Now, how this plays is to the earnest money. Now, let's take the same example. Let's say you put a $5,000 earnest money deposit down on the property. So you've got a $100,000 property, $5,000 earnest money deposit. And that means when you close, you have to show up with another $15,000 to complete the $20,000 down payment. So that earnest money is part of the down payment. Now let's say that you have to extend escrow by 2 weeks, and the seller says, I don't want to do it. I want to put the house back on the market and sell it to somebody else. You go, no, everything's going to be fine. I just need 2 more weeks to get the loan done. You can release the earnest money to the seller. Now, a lot of people don't do that because they say, I need that $5,000 towards my $20,000 down payment. Well, the truth is, it's already counted against that. So a release of EMD is just the same thing as giving them that money up front, and then now you only owe them $95 because you've already given them $5. So you owe them $95, you're still going to get a loan for $80, you still only come in with $15, so you don't have to come in with more money just because you've released the EMD. Now, the reason, the thing to be careful of is if you release the EMD, it goes to the seller, and then you can't perform on the loan, you don't get it back. It's gone. It's already got it. It's not sitting in title and to dispute at that point. You're releasing it. So it's basically what you're agreeing to by doing that is saying, yeah, I'll just let them have the earnest money deposit, and is my good faith, that I'm going to go through the transaction. If you're not able to go through, then you don't get the money back. So, but where the deposit goes in the down payment on a real estate purchase has always been a source of confusion for the public, but it all goes to the seller. All money goes to the seller in a real estate transaction. The only way people make money is through charging other fees. Agents make money through charging fees to the seller and the buyer. The banks make money by charging interest on the loan and by charging fees to do the loan. Title companies make money by charging escrow fees and title insurance fees and things like that. So, but that whole money technically all goes to the seller. All the money that comes from the buyer, however it comes from them. So anyway, I thought I would share that with you, clear up some misconceptions you had. As always, this isn't legal advice. If you get in disputes and things like that, you should always go to an attorney. But those are the real estate principles of how that tends to work. They're things you could read in a real estate textbook, basically. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you. That's my update for today, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.